Hello, hi, and welcome to or back to my channel. I'm the one who writes, aka ThatKatWhoBeWriting, and I am breaking my word. It's okay, it's more content for you guys. I said that I wasn't going to be doing yearly recaps anymore, but it's kind of bothering me because I didn't do a 2025 wrap-up video, and I just did my 2026 lineup video. And yeah, it bothers me because I like to see the predictions and then what actually happened. So if you don't know, then starting on journal 147, I am doing individual journal flip throughs. And I think like up on the channel right now is journal 150. So I'm working through those. You guys will get more in depth because I just like went way too long. This is going to just be a quick overview, so I'm going to really time myself. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I did wake up sick this morning. I mean, what's new when I bulk film? I did bulk film a lot yesterday with my like broken nails. Not broken, but you know, like chipped nails. Um, it is what it is. I want to get this done. So, okay. We started off the year of 2025 with journal 133. I was in Egypt. This is the one I took to Egypt, and then I came back and I had like a huge chunk, and that is great. And then these journals, and then I have this journal, which I wrote some notes in Egypt. I'm taping some ephemera from Egypt, but I still haven't written about my Egypt trip. I think it's just because, like, I think it's going to be way too big of a task, and my brain is like, oh, it's going to be impossible. And really what I wish I had done is just voice recorded my experience in Egypt on my phone and then come back and transcribe it. But, you know, so I am kind of hoping, I'm adding a lot to the 2026 lineup. I'm hoping that I can get through this journal, like hop in it and then hop out of it as well. Same with this one. I also hope that I can hop in this one and out of this one as well. This one was given to me by my parents, and I did not write that down, and I need to write it down. Yeah, I said in 2024 that I wasn't going to do any more journal hopping, and then here I am journal hopping. This chunky boy or girl is really the beginning of 2025 for me in my mind. So this is 136 New Era, and very icy themed, very icy coated. Yeah. It came from Ross, and I got it from my parents either in 2017, 2018. I didn't really have it listed, but yeah, she got really chunky and very uncomfortable because I stuck a lot of letters in her and then just a lot of other ephemera to fill her up. But I always thought of these kind of like words and dark blue and black ones were just New Year's to me, so I used it around the New Year's. I will say that these two combined are the reasons why I'm a little bit afraid to pick up another like hardback one while I'm trying to like do my letters and stuff like that. I think really maybe I should just be careful about like the hardcovers in January, because January is always like a very nostalgic and sentimental month for me, where I'm kind of like safekeeping the old things. Just like, you know, this used to be hanging up, and then I decided that it'll be The Guardian. It was really cute and I needed to make room. And so I put like a lot of old things that I'm putting away and then starting new eras in, you know? Is this dramatically better? I don't know. We'll have to see. So, okay, this one is also very chunky. This is, it has like a little magnet, and I run the magnet with like this card. I might go and see, hello Delilah. I might go and see if I can actually just cut that card down, but this is journal 137 Star-Crossed Lovers, because I was rereading The Hunger Games in this one, preparing for the new book to come out, and then it was guarded by Mando, and I just wrote Mano instead of Mando, so that was very clever of me. But this was really cute, and then also an unexpected journal. Then we had this tiny journal, which was new to me, and it is journal 138, Dear Dilly, and my mom actually wrote a little diary from Delilah's perspective while I was over in Egypt, and it was just so cute. She just went to Dollar General, got a journal that said D on it, and it was so adorable. I loved it so much. And then the moment that I was waiting for like literal years, oh, one of them fell down, was journal 139 Hungry Gaming. I had that like, oh my gosh. I had that name picked out for, I think, like about 9 years prior to actually using it. It was guarded by Buttercup, mainly because I kind of forgot about a guardian when I was like moving into it and things like that. But this is my first ever Hunger Games journal that I was in while a book came out. It was so amazing. I got to go to the midnight release. It was so great. It was so great. With this one, I really felt like I redeemed my 2020 Catherine because Ballad of Songbirds of the Snakes came back or came out in 2020, and I was so not in a great mood, and I didn't even think to jump out of the journal I was in and jump into a Hunger Games journal or anything, and I just I'm giving myself grace, but like it really did bother me, and now I redeemed myself, and I'm very excited about that. 2025 was also kind of the year of the wrap up, where if I had a journal that had some kind of purpose, I was trying to wrap it up. And this was one of them. I had written out the like secret theme of all my journals and how they're actually secretly connected from one journal to another. And it's not that big of a secret because literally I'm sharing it on the channel. I haven't made that video still, but it's written in here. And I absolutely loved this one. This one came from Michael's, and we named her Populo Illis or Ulysses, which is the species of my favorite butterfly, which should be this one, the one here. So it was really cool. I decorated it for Easter and really, really had fun. And then it didn't make it to Easter, which was really funny. This journal was a surprise journal, was not in the original lineup. And I really liked it. It was like an oldie but a goodie is like what I always call them. And it was journal 141, Papiga the One in the Hole. That was kind of funny. I also started it, I also started the Artist's Way in this journal. So it just kind of boomed my creativity. I mean, like my creativity was kind of booming in this one, but then this one just kind of took it and ran. I did say that 2025 was trying to be the year of the catch-up, and this is actually an old song journal that I had when I was like a kid. Yeah, you can see the copyright was from 2006, so like 20 years ago. But this is Journal 142, Fluffo. This is a cat that is on the farm that Delilah came from, and could be her father, but we're not sure. There was like 7 male cats and like the 1 female cat. So, and also litters can have multiple kittens, so we have no idea. But I had about this much left in it, and it was really fun to finish it up. I'm guessing that Earth Day was in this time period, and I was really into matcha tea. Keeping along with the animal and the spirals, we have this journal, Journal 143, which is Sarge. This is one of my old dogs. Originally it was my brother's dog, and then now it became my dog, and then now he's with someone else if he is still around, because that was a long time ago. But I was going to go see the voice actor of Master Chief in Philadelphia with my brother. But actually in this one, I went to Kansas to a graduation of 2 of my like second cousins that I remember when they were 8. So I saw them 10 years apart, and it was crazy. Like last time I saw you, you were 8, and then now you're graduating high school. I do just want to show you that I used only dog stickers at this journal. I think that's really cool. This one, I think I literally started at the end of my Philadelphia trip with my brother. I did not see the voice actor, Master Chief. He was not there. It was very devastating. Then the voice actor of Indiana Jones, and in the game, not Harrison Ford, Troy Baker is his name, and Joel Miller. I always want to say Joel Baker, but Joel Miller from The Last of Us. He also could not make it because of a plane issue, and he was actually really upset and like told us about it. And I found that out like the day I was there, and it was like, but my brother and I still had fun. We like went and we did a lot of things. So this is Journal 144 Bongo. This dog was my dog. He's a black lab blue heeler mix, and Sarge was a German Shepherd Schnauzer mix, we think. But yeah, so I got to just, really deck this out. It was a lot of fun. And now that my brother and I are getting older, we don't know how many like solo sibling trips we can have. So it was a lot of fun. This one was a lot of fun. It has this little necklace here. I haven't really been showing you guys the necklace, but Read with Pride. It has blue, and I just had so much fun. I drew Ares, the god of war, protector of women, here, and then it's 145, the dead medic. A Bravo Team Mason. That's an inside joke. And then I had been planning to use this song. And historians will call them close friends, besties, roommates, colleagues, anything but lovers. I really like that. I got to make like the TikToks I had planned. I just had a lot of fun with it. It was kind of funny because I was in the reading deprivation week of The Artist's Way, and it literally says Read with Pride. Obviously, I didn't know that when I was going into it. And then we had another surprise journal. This journal is another used up journal. And it used to be like a teaching journal that I would teach my cats with. And it's 146, Beware of Connor's Inspiration. Another inside joke, guarded by Clayton Carmine, which is right here. I really liked it because I just got very creative with how I decorated it. This journal right here is actually the journal that starts the individual journal flip-throughs. It says, oh, what if my bed misses me too? And it is a journal 147, The Time of EP, guarded by Matt Pat in Politics. I still really liked how creative I was being with this journal because this is actually wrapping paper. How cool is that? But yeah, so if you guys want to see the backlog of the individual journal flip-throughs, let me know. And then I can start doing them for you. It should be said that I also put a lot of memes, and I kind of, in my mind, refer to this journal as my meme journal. I'm still not done with that, though. You can go see its personal flip through, though. Then we have a journal that breaks the buying band that I set myself for on 2025 because I totally forgot that the new Jurassic World movie was coming out, Rebirth. And I tried to like write it here, but it was a little bit too busy. So I ended up doing it there. I was trying to start this idea of like me having maybe a selfie per journal so that I could see like my own progression. I got this idea from Jasilia here on YouTube. She just has really great journaling ideas. And there was someone else that also did it too. I think like maybe Paperworm did it, but I didn't do it. I didn't keep doing it. It's just I'm really weirded out by like seeing myself. It's like the uncanny effect, I guess. Anyway, so it's guarded by Rexy, and I just named it Rebirth after the movie. And this journal may not look like much, but my best friend David made it for me way back in 2021, I believe, and I completed a challenge. I finally wrote one journal in one day. And so 149 Blue Hydrangea. Yep, there's multiple videos on my channel of me writing this journal. So I have starting it, I have decorating the cover, and then I have the whole challenge of me writing it. And I even have a a journal with me video that will be coming out that is literally me writing in this journal in one day within 24 hours. Then we hit a landmark journal, and it is journal 150, Champion Diary Keeper. The whole in Pokemon had just come out on like Pokemon Sleep. And sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. Like I said, I'm sick. You guys are going to be like, she's always sick. I swear I'm not always sick. I just always film when I'm sick for some reason. But anyway, really enjoyed this journal. I just had a lot of fun. I thought I was going to start my new job in this journal. I was supposed to, but then that new job start date was delayed. So that didn't happen, but it was okay. I got to document my last few days in my current job that I absolutely loved. And it was amazing. Also, I got like a lot of just really cool things going on. This journal's flip through is also on the channel. I will say that the flip through for 149 is not on the channel, mainly because it has multiple videos about just that. But I also used this journal, which was another surprise journal, and it was one that my mom gave me literally in February of 2025, and I used it like almost immediately. I was really feeling fall vibes when I was in 150, and the mushrooms always remind me of fall, but like this kind of reminded me of summer, which it was still August, so it was still very hot and summery here. But this is journal 151, a mushroom dance. Yeah. Because like I always thought that sound bit was like mushroom this, mushroom that, but it's mushroom dance, mushroom dance. And I used this really inspirational quote from this TikToker, Yoshi 2.0, and it just really got me through a lot. I started my new job that, as of right now, I still currently have in this one, and it was just a lot of fun, and it just kind of got me through a lot. And then also I started outlining in, well, I started planning to outline in 150, but I started outlining a project in this one. And I finished outlining that project in this one. It took me about 3 weeks to outline the project. I was very excited, especially because I was in the middle of training for my new job. And boy, let me tell you, the training was like drinking from a fire hose. It was so much, and also I was getting migraines daily. It was a lot. It was a lot for me. But it's over now. 152, in the forest, the mighty forest, the wolves don't sleep tonight. And so this one has a lot of wolves. I wonder what that project that I was outlining was about. Anyway, this one was really fun. I got this particular journal on a writing retreat that I took in 2022. It was just a solo one. I went to a tree house. It was amazing. I did a lot of kind of like therapy work and not a lot of writing, and I was really disappointed at the time. But I think that the therapy work paved the way through the writing. This could just be me influenced by the artist way talking, but you know, you have to kind of like, I don't know, shake out the dust before you can do anything else. And then we were officially in spooky season, and I wanted to use this journal for my 15th year anniversary, and I got to use it for my 200 subscriber mark. And that video actually like really blew up. It got me 99 subscribers in one day, and I'm just still so amazed. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, like, oh yeah, I'm so popular. But like, it's just 99 people all in one day, all decided individually, yeah, you're really cool, I'm gonna follow you. Like, I mean, that's such an honor. Anyway, this journal is actually like one of my most expensive journals I've ever bought. I bought it from Earthbound, which used to be called Romancing a Stone, but now it's called Earthbound. It's been Earthbound for years. I'm just still holding on to its old name. Anyway, so it's called The Gifted One. I started outlining another project in this one, and I think I kind of finished it in this one, maybe the other one. But I tried to make it very spooky ooky. I think I bought this one for like $35. Again, like one of the most expensive journals I've had. But yeah, it was like really cool. And also I bought it on a PokeFest in 2024. And I just remember I was walking around with my friend, and I was like, I can't remember if I was like, if I don't get any more shinies, I'm going to buy the journal, or if I do get another shiny, I'm going to buy the journal. I can't remember what I said, but I did that and I bought the journal. This one is yet another surprise journal, and another one where I broke my journal buying ban. I bought it actually before I bought the Jurassic Park one, but it says this is my writing time. I saw this like when I think the Wednesday show very first came out. I wasn't really into the Wednesday show until like a couple years after the first season came out. Season 2 of Wednesday was coming out, and I was going to watch it, and I just really liked this is my writing time, and I wanted that to rub off on me, and I wanted to have set writing times. I don't think I have like a set writing time. I think I just have like after these things are done, typically maybe a meal or like work, then I write. But this is journal 154, VA Vampire Antagonist. Another inside joke. We went to Wendy's and we went to Wendy's and asked for their like what was it called, dreadful meal or something. I can't believe I don't remember it right now. But also I found Bobby from Lugosi Theater, and I really liked this quote, so I stole it and put it in my journal. I gave him credit though. I didn't steal it. But yeah, this one, we had like a whole thing fall out right there. Yeah, like a whole signature fell out. So it was a little bit of a oops. But yeah, and also I finished outlining a short story in this one. This one I literally got from my friend Lacey the Christmas prior to using it. It's really cool. She got it from Etsy. Um, and I really liked how I did this. I found this in a Goodwill book, and it just was like literally, I guess, someone's bookmark, and I absolutely loved it. Anyway, so I just taped it in with these two little decoration things that they're stickers that I got from a pack in Michael's or at Michael's. And then I used washi tape right here, and then a lot of like things that I just thought kind of would match the cover, and then a little bit of vampires because I was like really into watching the old Dracula and stuff like that, mainly because I found theater or Lugosi theater on TikTok. But yeah, this one is Journal 155, Rabies Infected Vampire, another joke. And this journal, I believe I got at like a Tuesday morning, maybe. But I got to use it because I was lucky enough to go to Washington, Seattle with two of my friends, so David and Jackson. It was really great. I was looking at some schools there, and they were looking there to move there. So really, really cool. Maybe we'll end up in Washington. But it says this is the start of something beautiful because I was really just wanting to manifest that. I wanted something beautiful to start for me. And I named it Hoa 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 season because I was in the Pacific Northwest. And I kind of kept with this, like, inspiration quotes, things like that. Anyway, I picked, like, obviously a Twilight sticker, which came in my vampire sticker pack, which was a little bit funny to me. I picked a lot of fall stuff, rainy stuff because I was going to be in Seattle, Moonlight, and wolves because Twilight. And finally, I was able to use this one. So this one I made in high school. I took wrapping paper that we had and I decorated it, and it had literally been on my shelves since. And also, since I made it in high school, as you can tell, what's that? What's that? Yeah, I threw in the Sunday funnies. I was moving. I kept all the newspaper, so I threw in the Sunday comics. Um, totally not knowing how future Catherine would have decorated her journal, kind of like threw it off, but it's okay. I made it work with just like only having this page. So this one I named it Journal 157 Cool Blue Jeans, another inside joke. I had a lot of inside jokes on this one, but I really like them. I like to use them before I forget what they mean. And then surround yourself with people who respect you and treat you well. I got that from the Artist Way. I just really liked it. And then I kind of did like snowy and blue because, blue jeans. And then also it's like blue. And Christmas because it was coming up to be Christmas. But I was still in November. So I was just getting in the Christmas spirit. And I hit 300 subscribers in this one. It was really cool. And it also inspired me to kind of have a blue themed Christmas year. I say that, and literally the next journal is red. So I made the cover on a chat with Kat, so you would just like, it's not going to be mentioned other than on screen. But I did this, I think like maybe early autumn. And I was watching this YouTuber called Fooster, and he like plays a lot of indie horror games, and I was really, really enjoying that because he likes dinosaurs, and I was really into dinosaurs. So maybe I was like watching it in July, but if you open it, bam, there's the blue. I really liked the washi tape. It was a lot of fun. I thought I was going to be able to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie in this because it came out December 5th. And I thought I was going to go to the premiere, and that just didn't really end up working out, which that's okay. And yeah, I took like a little Christmas note, put it there, decorated it with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I named it Poof, which is an inside joke. And that's just how me and David, when we were kids, would explain like random things appearing in dreams. Would just be like, and then poof, it was there. So this one was really fun to be in, even though it got like a little bit chunky, but it wasn't ever like a bad kind of chunk. So it was still manageable to write in, and that's why I like. And the last journal of 2025 was this journal, one that you had never seen because this cover was a tea towel. Can you believe that? It was a tea towel. I got it super, super long time ago from Target. I know that we're boycotting Target right now because they got rid of their um, DEI program. But I always try and make sure I'm not spelling out die. DIE. But anyway, they got rid of that program. And but anyway, I've had this for multiple years, like probably since 2015 maybe. And again, blue gingerbread, because I also decided that I was gonna have a blue or like a gingerbread theme year too. Washi tape and then snow and like a little bit of penguins. So this one is journal 159. I named it Females. That is because it's the chapter name of one of my favorite books. So, ha ha ha. Anyway, I put like a lot of foxes in it because obviously there is a fox. Gotta use up a lot of my Christmas stickers. And I think I have actually one day of 2026 in this. I think I started it like past or I continued writing in it past midnight of January 1st, 2026. So that is really cool. But I also wrote another motivational quote because I had already started in December 10th my rewrite and revisions of, or sorry, not my rewrite. I'd already started my revisions of my main manuscript, and I just did do it anyways. Do it sad, do it tired, do it mad. Just do it anyways. And like I saw someone else like add like do it stressed and do it depressed. Yeah, I wish I had put that, but that's okay. It's here now. But anyway, I had a lot of fun with that. And with that, that concludes our 2025 journals. I'm just going to show you like the back. So I had to like chop it up a little bit here. There was like a little elastic bit that I just decided to cut off. So I just hot glued this. But yeah, just hot glue and a little bit of super glue every now and then. But that concludes my 2025 journals. I hope that you enjoyed, and remember to always find a reason and an excuse to write. Bye bye.